EA Sports coverage of the NFL brings us to the North Star State, where the sounds of the Yaller horn and the Skol chant echo throughout U.S. Bank Stadium in downtown Minneapolis. Today we've got what's always a hard-hitting battle in the NFC North, as it'll be the Detroit Lions taking on the Minnesota Vikings. On the visitor sideline, Lions head coach Dan Campbell. Those guys appear to have figured things out as of late, 4-2 over their last 6 games. On the other side, the head coach of the home team. His guys ready to get after it here on this Christmas Day. The kicker, Will Reichard, has the ball on the tee. And we are underway from downtown Minneapolis. And he brings us out past the 20 to the 24. So here are the Lions now coming out for their opening drive. They're led onto the field by the former Cal Bear and the #1 overall pick in 2016, Jared Goff.
I like this guy, and the reason I do, he tends to stay on an even keel. Doesn't let too much ruffling. He will manage the game the way it needs to be managed, take what the defense gives him, and then he can strike at times. Had a touchdown pass. Yes, he had an interception last week, but he found a way for his team to win.
And the Lions first down.
Going back to Gibbs on first down. And he edges forward, but only gets a pair of yards out of it, and it's second down. The numbers for Gibbs from last week: 10 carries, 123 yards, and a touchdown.
Definitely productive, including scoring his 14th touchdown of the season last week. It's going to be fun to watch the matchup now because he has a nose for the end zone. So if you're a defender, what's your job? Keep him out.
From the 44-yard line, here's a 2nd and 8. A shotgun snap for Goff. Open man is Raymond. He's got it. Will go down as a gain of 6. And now that sets up 3rd and 2.
And it's 3rd down.
Gibbs will try and pick it up. And he gets it to the 34. Good enough for the first. 4 yards on the pickup. Good enough to extend the drive.
First down, Lions.
These two teams, they met at Ford Field earlier this season with the Lions winning that ball game. So if they can win here in Minnesota, they get a sweep of the season series. From the gun, here's Goff. That is caught by Laporta. And they do get him down, but not before he's able to slip it inside the 5-yard line. Gibbs. And he goes backwards on this one, losing yardage to the 7. That's going to wind up a loss of a full 3 yards on first down.
The short field shrinks even more with the type of bodies they brought in on that play. Those extra tight ends, they weren't able to secure their blocks, and that one ended up going backwards.
And he gets halfway there from the 6 to the 3 on a gain of 3. Trying to finish off this opening drive. From the 3, this is 3rd and goal. They'll try to run with Gibbs. That is not going to be any help as they dump him behind the line of scrimmage. A 3-yard loss. 4th down now.
How about that stand defensively? The sticks were moving against them. First down after first down was being piled up. They had driven all the way down the field, and then they ran into a wall on 3rd and goal. Nice job regrouping. Very impressive.
All in all, a pretty decent opening drive, Charles. Pretty balanced. They had the passing game going and the rushing attack, too.
I would think they have to be happy with that start because you get your ground game going, which means your offensive line and your runners are pretty happy, and then you get your aerial attack going as well. So your quarterback and receivers have smiles on their faces. Now, both up to speed, awaiting their next possessions for this game. They can't wait to get started again.
So here's the Viking offense making their way out. And they will be led out by their 2nd-year quarterback.
And he just continues to throw touchdown pass after touchdown pass, leading the league here down the final stretch of the year. Guys will say that the numbers in the Vikings, they don't matter to him very much. I don't know how much I actually believe that. Sure, he's team first, but I think everyone would like to see him finish #1, including himself.
First play of the drive goes the wrong way. Here's 2nd and 12. McCarthy, he'll set to throw it. There's a short one caught by Logan. And they get him down, but not before he takes it across the 40-yard line. The catch and run, good for 18 and a first down.
Vikings, first down. First and 10 at the 43-yard line.
A run straight ahead, Magenti. And a nice job there, skipping away from the one tackle, and ends up getting 5 yards out of that. Second down. The numbers for him from a week ago, 22 carries, 110 yards.
And the way they ran the ball last week has to bring a smile to the faces of the entire coaching staff, because not only are they seeing a back pile up yardage, they're seeing an offensive line in sync, and that bodes well this late in the season.
Clock rolling as we hit the midway point of this first quarter. Now McCarthy. There's a short one caught by Loveland. And it's going to be another first down as they'll get him to the ground at the Lions' 41-yard line. Here's McCarthy. Got a man. It's the rookie out of the third round. From the 35, back to work on 2nd and 4.
It's a pickup of 6.
Open man, that's Felton. And he maybe makes it back to the line of scrimmage. That's it. To the air with McCarthy. Forced out to his left. And he's got this down almost to the 20 before he's dropped.
13 yards on the play. That's good for the Vikings.
On first down, it's Genty. And he stopped immediately there. No gain on the play there. Second down.
No gain on the play. 2nd and 10 at the 22-yard line.
Looking to throw McCarthy. A throw out wide, going to be incomplete. An incomplete pass on second down. That muddles things a little bit here. This is 3rd and 10.
10 yards to go.
Throwing is McCarthy. Now he's flushed out left. 5 yards that time out of the scramble. But now they're looking at a 4th down situation.
It's like any team plan. They're looking for touchdowns to try and help their cause. But in this case, he does get them a little closer at least if they think a field goal turns out to be the better call here.
Now the Vikings will send out the special teams crew here for a field goal try. From the left hash, this from 34. And his kick is indeed good. And that will tie us at 3-3. So a return of serve, so to speak, here on the second drive of our game as they respond to that opening field goal with 3 of their own.
I like that. Go a little tennis on me.
I know you. You like to mix it up with sports.
They crack a forehand back out and they get a backhand. What was the serve? It was return.
It was a backhand. And a really good backhand.
It's a nice top spin on a little bit. I love it. Almost a mirror image when you really get down to it. I thought that was pretty good stuff.
Jameer Gibbs and the rest of the offense headed back out. A tough challenge here in this one. We'll see if he can duplicate the numbers on your screen that he put up last week, up over 100 and a touchdown.
We were watching tape to prepare for this game. One thing you noted that I totally agree with, great complimentary piece in the last game. You know, they were able to throw it pretty well. He ran it exceptionally, and they hope to continue that same formula in this game.
Complimentary with an E, not an I.
That's my English teacher right there.
And he'll get what he can up the middle, 3 yards. That'll bring up second down.
4 yards on the pickup. 2nd and 6.
Here's Goff. Going underneath, he's got Hawkinson. The result, only 4 yards there on the play. And that's going to bring up 3rd and 2.
It's a gain of 4. And it's 3rd down.
Boy, no chance as he was met and dropped behind the line there. That'll back him up 2 yards and also bring up 4th.
When a draw works, it can be a thing of beauty. But when it doesn't, oh, it can be ugly. And in this case, loss of yardage ugly.
And here now the punter Fox as he sends this one away. And a fair catch called for and made at the 12-yard line. A 40-yard punt, no return. And the Vikings will be backed up deep to begin their drive as they take over 1st and 10. The Minnesota offense about ready to get this next drive underway. As mentioned, this one of the hottest teams in the NFL, riding that winning streak into this one. But now playing here on Thursday night, do you think that this helps or hurts their momentum?
Well, ordinarily, I'd say it hurts the momentum because now you've got that short week. But when a team's playing as well as they are, it actually allows them to down focus and only worry about themselves and less about their opponent. So when you're playing well, you just worry about the things you're doing well and let the opponent deal with that.
And some room for him there as he'll take this up to about the 15-yard line. 3-3, a tight one after one on EA Sports. Second quarter now from Minnesota. It's the Vikings in possession of the football. 3rd and 8 as they've got it as we resume action. 3rd down from the gun, McCarthy. He's airing it out for Williams. And unable to connect, incomplete. Now give them credit, they took their shot, but it's going to bring up 4th down. On 4th down, Ryan Stonehouse on the punt. Fielded at the 33. That'll be a 50-yard punt with 8 on the return. And the Lions will take over. And Detroit getting set to go now. The crowd may be losing just a little bit of the edge after back-to-back punts.
They want some big plays. They want to see some offense. They want to see somebody break away, whether it's through the air or on the ground. Now it'll be interesting to see where the patience is on both sides. Each head coach, can you hang in there and not try and force something that could put your team in some jeopardy?
42 yards now on the ground on just 7 carries.
An 8-yard pickup. And the Lions first down.
And that's a nice pickup of a first down on that 2nd down run. And at that yardage gained, they can run that play on any down.
On 1st and 10, here's Gibbs. Brought down, but after we saw a flashy little move, stopped short of the 40. 2nd down and 4.
Brings up 2nd and 4.
Goff. Open man is Jalen Naylor. And this is going to turn into another first down as the tackle is made at the Vikings 26.
First down, Lions.
A really nice pickup of 14 yards, and it moves the sticks. This offense finding its legs now. Here's another 1st and 10. Gibbs straight ahead. And now they're going to get him down right at the line of scrimmage. Officially, it's a 1-yard loss. That's going to bring up 2nd and 11.
That was well played there defensively. 2 tight ends in the formation, which essentially gave them 7 blockers up front. Hard to imagine with all that size and beef that they could let a tackler through. But that's exactly what happened. A loss resulted.
And able to break 1 tackle, but then quickly brought it down. A nice little gain.
A 9-yard gain on the play. And it's 3rd
Goff
down.
now looks to throw. Now throw right side here going to be incomplete. This Minnesota D up to the task on the 3rd down pass play.
Tight defense there on 3rd down, but what a product of good coaching and even better execution because he realized he's in field goal range. No sense forcing anything, and he made sure he didn't.
Here we go on 4th. Goff. Pass to the sideline and pulled in. And he'll be out of bounds about a half to a full yard shy of the 5.
At the 6-yard line.
Play action. It's Goff. Looking for Hutchinson, and he's got him. Touchdown, Detroit. A great play there. His 4th touchdown on the year. And the Lions have taken the lead.
This is why a lot of play callers love play action in this spot. You just want to freeze the linebackers just for a second. Then you got a chance to get a quick pass into your tight end right behind them for a touchdown.
Extra point attempt to come here. And it is up. And it's good. That'll make our score 10-3 now.
Vikings 3.
Here are the Lions now as they line up and kick this one away. The lane opens here. He's past the 30. The Vikings offense and J.J. McCarthy getting ready to go back to work. And he is the NFL leader in passing yards here in the penultimate week of the season as he looks to finish strong in order to capture the crown. Here are the Vikings now to start their next drive. And the stakes in this game certainly high as we get toward the end of the regular season. For now, they are holding a wild card spot, but there are no shortage of other teams in the NFC looking to take that spot from it.
Starting with the guys on the other side of the field because they're on the outside looking in, and no one likes to be in that position. You want to be in the room, not looking inside to see everyone else having fun.
And he fires one, but incomplete. The passing game not in sync here early, and now it's 4th down.
It's going to be another frustrating end to a drive here. This offense, they've not been able to get anything going in this first half, and now it's going to be time to gather on the sidelines and try and figure out what's going wrong. Who has an idea? Who has a plan? Time to implement it.
So certainly an interesting call there to go for it, and the Lions will get the football back in terrific field position. So they take a big chance here in their own territory, and you think the coach may have some questions to answer?
Yeah, and, you know, normally we focus on the media, right? The social media barrage that he's going to get for this one. How about on his own sideline and in his locker room?
Yeah.
Because I think the team's going to look at him like, Coach, why would we go for it there? I mean, no confidence in the defense. You don't like the punter. I mean, what's going on here? You owe some explanations.
53 yards rushing for him now in the ball game. And from the 34, here's 2nd and 4.
It's a pickup of 6.
They'll fake the give. Now go. And down he goes. They sack him back right around the 41-yard line. It'll go as a loss of about 6, and now it brings up 3rd.
3rd and long.
To throw is gone. Going underneath, he's got Hawkinson. And he is going to have a Lions first down as they're able to get the 3rd down conversion.
A gain of 12. First down, Detroit.
Here's Goff. Open man is Naylor. He's got it. And down inside the 15, shy of the 10.
A gain of 16
Another nice
yards.
gain, 16 yards there, and a first down again.
First down.
Back to throw, Goff. Throwing middle, and it's complete. 4 yards to go on 2nd down from the 7.
A 6-yard pickup brings up 2nd and 4 at the Vikings 7-yard line.
They'll fake the handoff. Now Goff. And they're going to get him. They bring him down and sack back at the 16-yard line. So now following the sack, Goff and the Lions needing to come up with something here on 3rd and long. Now on 3rd and long, they'll look to throw. And this is going to be incomplete. This Minnesota D up to the task on the 3rd down pass play. Bates' kick is good. And they will stretch their lead to 10 now at 13-3. So that one on target, and it adds to this first half lead.
And maybe we're too early to worry too much about 1-score lead, 2-score lead, etc. But this is where you kind of start banking those points that come in helpful later on.
Spins past it. And they'll get him down inside the 30 at the 27. The Vikings offense and their quarterback headed out for this next possession. And he comes into these final couple of games as the NFL's leader in touchdown passes. The Minnesota offense about ready to get this next drive underway. And this late season game, of course, not lacking for drama when you talk about the AFC playoff picture.
Yeah, in a sense, it's the haves versus the have-nots, because this group on offense, they'd be a wild card if the postseason started today, but they know the guys on the other side of the ball are still in that dreaded in the hunt category, and they're hungry for a win today.
So from the 39 now, they'll come up on a 1st and 10.
Hey, watch it, go.
From the shotgun, McCarthy. And he knocks the ball away, and it falls incomplete. 2nd and 10.
Incomplete. DJ Reed.
And they'll try to run the option here. And he probably should have given that one off, as he's going to get hit and taken down behind the line. He lost 4 there, and it's 3rd down. Going to need a crafty play call here. 14 yards is what they need to try to convert this thing. Work in the middle of the field, and he's got man complete. And it's going to be another 1st down as they'll get him to the ground at the Lions' 42. A big play there as they get the conversion on 3rd and 13.
1st and 10 at the 42-yard line.
That's the number 2 receiver in the NFL in terms of yardage. And tell you what, a few more plays like that, he won't be number 2 for long.
Well, that's what often happens when you have competitors running around the field. These guys know where they stand in relationship to yardage, totals, numbers, the whole deal. And let's face it, all of them, they all want to be number 1.
Back-to-back nice gains. That one for 14 yards and another 1st.
1st and 10 at the 28-yard line.
Here's a quick throw out left. That's caught. And he'll be taken down after a pickup of about 7 as the clock will stop here for the 2-minute warning.
2nd and 3.
And we've hit the 2-minute mark in this first half of action. 2nd and 3. And all the way down inside the 5 of the 4. Able to make something out of nothing there. 17 yards and a 1st down. Now a timeout called for by the defense. And they'll be disappointed to have to burn one there after giving up the 1st down. They come out with 1 back and 3 tight ends. Genty is in. Touchdown, Minnesota. Just power football there down near the goal line. Give it to him. He's able to push his way across.
Yeah, they went heavy there. Sometimes you have those big offensive linemen come in after report like they're eligible. But all they're doing is getting a good stance, blocking, and getting their runner across the goal line.
Now they'll line up to kick the extra point. And he puts it through there within 3. It's 13-10. So that drive in total 8 plays. And it results in a 4-yard touchdown run. Minnesota's kick team ready, and the Vikings boom it away. And he returns this to the 22. The Lions offense set to take over. And they split the uprights last time for 3. They've got the lead. They're not going to play this conservative. They're not hoping for another field goal. They're hoping for a touchdown.
I'm with you on that one. I like where your head is. I like the way you're thinking, because you're exactly right. Trying to sit on a lead and play that way, that doesn't work too well for most teams. Run your offense. Run what you do best. Exactly. Put it all the way down and try and increase your lead in a big way. And the best way to do it, touchdowns. That's 3 sacks now, and that's not much of a surprise to me, nor should it be to you. This team, they lead the league in sacks.
Yeah, they do. This is something that we are starting to witness time and time again. Just beating the play clock is gone. That's over the middle. It finds Naylor. The Vikings going to signal for the first of their timeouts as they get the stoppage with a little over 50 seconds to go in the first half. They'll come up now 3rd and 9. In motion goes Raymond. Out of the gun. Goff. And the throw there going to be incomplete.
How about some applause for the defense there? They forced him to throw that one into coverage, and just like that, they're staring at a fourth down. Well done.
On fourth down, Jack Fox on to punt for Detroit. Fair catch called for and taken right near the 30-yard line. The home team's offense and their quarterback set to take the field once more. And this defense has got to be searching for answers right now. It's been his ability to make plays on the ground here in this first half that's really giving him fits. McCarthy operating from the gun. There's a short one caught by Loveland. And they get him down, but number 4 takes it across the 40-yard line. Now the Vikings will use the second of their timeouts as the clock will stop with 37 seconds to play in this first half. And he's going to get it across the midfield stripe into Lion territory. The Vikings going to use their third and final timeout. McCarthy is set to throw it. And with halftime on the horizon, they'll be out of timeouts from here forward.
A gain of 4 yards. That's good.
Now McCarthy.
First down.
And a quick throw here that's complete. Now 2nd and 5.
Out of bounds at the 39-yard line. It's a gain of 5.
Here's McCarthy. Right side to Williams. And he gets us down inside the 35 before going out of bounds.
That's a gain of 5.
From the gun on third down. McCarthy. Well, that ball incomplete, nearly intercepted. Took a chance with that one. It'll lead to a fourth down.
It's now 4th down.
Coverage was awfully tight there on third down. They actually closed off all the passing lanes, forcing the incompletion and bringing up 4th down.
A 51-yard attempt.
And this one is right through. And that's going to tie us at 13. So they get the 3. It was 4th and 1, and I think you were doing what I was doing. I was looking down at the sideline. I'm not sure the offensive unit wanted the 3. They wanted to go for it.
But when have we ever seen a unit that didn't want to go for it in that situation, right? Sometimes it's just way more important to have the points on the board than to worry about any type of a gamble.
On the return, the Lions take over 1st and 10 at their own 21-yard line.
And we will likely not see another play here as they take the knee and head into the intermission all tied. So we are deadlocked at the break here, and the EA Sports Halftime Report starts now.
Our look around the NFL starts now. At Northwest Stadium in Landover, the Commanders at home to take on the Cowboys in the NFC East. And here's the former Cowboy, Rico Dowdle. He's going to scamper 31 yards to the house. Touchdown. The Commanders win their 2nd straight as they get the victory here. With that, we'll show you the playoff picture in the NFC. Still lots to be decided as we speed towards a conclusion next week. Meanwhile, in our game, we expected a tight one, and we got it, all even at the break, as we get you back out to Brandon Godden and Charles Davis.
And ready to get the party started for the second half. It was an even first half, all tied on the scoreboard. And a nice return sets him up pretty good here right at the 30-yard line. The home team's offense and their quarterback ready to go once more. And this defense has got to be at its wits' end, trying to come up with ways to keep him contained. He's had so many opportunities to tuck it and go, and he's turned a number of those opportunities into big plays.
And tough going there, so we'll only get it up to about the 31.
Just a yard on the pickup there, and it'll bring up a 2nd and 9. On play action, McCarthy. Open man, that's Felton. And he'll be tackled right on the chalk of the 45.
15 yards on the play. And the Vikings
up the middle, it's Genty. And nothing doing. He's immediately taken down at the line of scrimmage.
Josh Pascal on the stop.
Now 2nd and 9.
1 yard gain. Brings up 2nd and 9 at the 45-yard line.
Working out of the gun is McCarthy. They'll get this out to Genty. And a gain of 4 gets him right to the midfield stripe.
That's a gain of 5.
From the midfield stripe, they'll look to throw. And that's going to be incomplete. The contact there enough to jar that ball free. And it brings up 4th down.
One thing you hope to see out of a rookie tight end is a real concentration when the ball's in the air, and I'm not sure that he didn't, but he has to be prepared for people making a play on it when that ball's up for grabs.
On 4th down, the punt team is on as this is sent away. And that one will skip out of bounds as the linesman will mark this thing right at the 15-yard line. The Lions offense and Jahmyr Gibbs headed back onto the field. And as you take a look at the numbers, you have to imagine he was the topic of the halftime talk for this defense. We've got to find a way to slow him down. That's probably what they're saying. But nothing that they have done has worked so far. The completion, but they go in the wrong direction. A loss of yards, and now they're dealing with a 2nd and long.
Behind the line of scrimmage.
Now Goff. A little short pass here taken in by Laporta. That's good. The completion there for 7 yards. And 3rd and 8 now.
7 yards.
Here's Goff. A little short pass here taken in by Laporta. And he is going to have the Lions 1st down as they're able to get the 3rd down conversion.
Pickup. 1st down, Lions.
Straight ahead with Gibbs here. And he gets this one just shy of the 40. They'll mark him down at the 39. 62 yards rushing on 12 carries for him now.
1st down, Detroit.
So from the 39 now, they'll come up on a 1st and 10. Goff. Looking left side, and he's got a man. That's Montgomery. 38-yard line, 2nd and 11.
A loss of a yard. Brings up 2nd and 11. At the
now Goff. Going underneath, he's got Hawkinson. Here's play number 7 on the drive. This is 3rd and 7.
A 3-yard pickup. And it's 3rd down.
Now it's Goff. Setting up the screen. This is Gibbs. Escapes the defender. And he is going to have the Lions 1st down as they're able to get the 3rd down conversion.
A gain of 19 yards. And the Lions 1st down.
A toss out right to Gibbs. And they'll lose yardage on the play back at the 45-yard line. David Ajabo, credit him there. He fired across the line and planted him for a loss on the play. Here's Goff. That's to the left sideline and incomplete. An incomplete pass on that last play, and that means they'll need to come up with something here on 3rd down. Goff now looks to throw. And it is caught. And this is going to turn into another 1st down as the tackle is made at the Vikings' 27-yard line.
1st down, Lions.
Now back to the ground. Here's Gibbs. And he's going to take this ahead for right around 3 yards, but no more than that. Second down. Back to the ground, this time Montgomery. And they got it inside the 10 at the 8. It's a really nice 15-yard pickup, and now it's first and goal.
At the 8-yard line.
On that last run, he's now hit the 6,000-yard mark for rushing yards in his career.
And moves him squarely into the top 100 rushers of all time. In fact, he can boast that he's rushed for over 1,000 yards more than Gale Sayers did in his career. And Gale Sayers was a Hall of Famer in a short career.
Brings up second and goal. At the 5-yard line.
This is caught. Only able to pick up 2, and that leads us to third and goal.
87, Sam Laporta.
They'll try and run it with Gibbs. And he's going to take it in for a Lion touchdown. Jahmyr Gibbs with now 15 rushing touchdowns on the year. And the Lions have moved out in front.
Well, he'd been the workhorse on this drive, and it would have been unfair to bring someone else in to finish the job. So they go back to him again, and he delivers with a touchdown run.
Extra point right down the middle. And they will take a 7-point lead.
Vikings 13.
That drive a long one, spanning 15 plays. And it was all capped off by a touchdown run from Jahmyr Gibbs. And they'll start this drive just across the 30. Pretty nice work on the return.
At their own 31-yard line.
Looking to put a drive together. Throwing is McCarthy. They're going for Jefferson downfield. It's caught inside the 25. A big play there for Minnesota. And even 50 yards.
And the Vikings first down. First and 10 at the 20-yard line.
That catch for his career is number 589, so 11 away from 600, but it also right now ties him with Hall of Famer Fred Biletnikoff.
And we remember Fred Biletnikoff well because of the way he went about his business in catching the football. And we're seeing something similar here. Someone who runs precise routes, has excellent hands, and knows how to get the ball to the end zone. Brandon, guys do whatever it takes to have fresh legs late in the season nowadays, don't they? How about him last week, Week 16, NFC Player of the Week for his performance.
Touchdown, Vikings! Jamison Williams with a lucky number 13 touchdowns now on the year. And the Vikings are an extra point away now from tying this ball game. Well, Charles, he's still a young signal caller in this league, second year in the NFL. I don't know if last year as a rookie, if he would have worked through his progressions like he did on that touchdown pass.
I think you're right about that. We're seeing him grow up right in front of our eyes because when he went to his primary read, he recognized that they were all over that. So he continued to survey the field, picked up another target, delivered a pass exactly where it needed to be. A very mature play for the second-year quarterback.
Fitting for what's been a tight ball game. We're all even at 20 now as the kick's away. And the tackle going to be made right there at the 25-yard line. The Lions offense and their running back getting set for this next possession. And you have to imagine this defense saying, how do we stop this guy? He has run roughshod through him to this point in the third quarter. The Lions offense ready to kick off their next drive. And their lead has evaporated in this third quarter. It's tied once more as they begin with a 1st and 10. And from the 25, they work this to the 29, a gain of 4.
4 yards on the pickup. 2nd and 6.
To throw is gone.
Over the middle, complete. It's Gibbs. He's brought down at the 34. Call it a gain of 4.
A gain of 4. And it's third down.
On third down, here's Gibbs. And I don't think he got there. No, they stop him right where it all started.
Just a 1-yard gain on the play, and that'll mean a call to the punt team as it's fourth down.
They tried their best to pick up that 3rd and 1, but their surge wasn't enough to counteract what came back at them from the defensive side, was it?
Offensive line, especially in the middle, looked like they were on skates a little bit when that one started.
So now we bring up 4th and inches. This would be a critical call.
Here we go on 4th. Gone. He's got his target. That's complete.
And he'll be brought down on what's going to turn out to be the final play of this 3rd quarter. So a moment to catch our collective breath after the 4th down conversion. You are watching the NFL on EA Sports. And we return, welcoming you back to Minneapolis. All even as we get ready to start the 4th. Both teams working on short rest, but this has been one of the better Thursday night games we've seen as they come up here on 1st and 10.
Throw caught by Raymond.
And he'll be corralled out across midfield down to the 45. 15 yards for the Lions there on a first down.
First down.
Goff now to throw. Open man is Raymond. He's got it. From the 38 now. Here's a 2nd down and 4.
It's a pickup of 6. Brings up 2nd and 4 at the Vikings 38-yard line.
A shotgun snap for Goff.
He's got it complete to Gibbs.
And this is going to turn into another first down as the tackle is made at the Vikings 17-yard line. A good pickup there at 22.
First down, Lions.
And partner, in a tie game in the 4th quarter, you and I both know in the NFL, that's when you lean on your stars. And he came through with a nice catch right there.
From the gun, Gibbs will get it.
And he'll do a nice job here just to fight his way back to the line of scrimmage.
Tackle made at the 16-yard line.
They work now on 2nd and 9.
Brings up 2nd and 9.
Goff now looking to throw.
Pass complete to Naylor right side. And the Lions are going to have a 1st and goal as the tackle is made at about the 5.
A field goal could get them the lead, but it might not be enough here as they come up on 1st and goal.
They'll run with Gibbs.
And he takes this one in for a Lions touchdown.
Jahmyr Gibbs.
His 2nd TD of the game and 16th on the season.
And the Lions answer back with a touchdown of their own to break our tie and take the lead here in the 4th.
No going for 2. They'll kick the point after. Point after, right down the middle. And they will take a 7-point lead.
Vikings 20.
So the drive goes 75 yards, 10 plays.
And it was all capped off by a touchdown run from Jahmyr Gibbs.
The kickoff for the Lions.
And he'll take it up past the 25 to the 26-yard line.
At their own 26-yard
This offense
line.
headed back out, captained, of course, by their quarterback. He had the touchdown pass earlier, adding to his impressive season total as you take a look at the NFL leaders in touchdown passes at this point in the season. They'll start on the ground with Genty. And not a whole lot there, maybe a yard to the 27.
Hutchinson on the tackle. 1-yard gain. Brings up 2nd and 9 at the 27-yard line.
Still 9 yards to go on 2nd down from the 27. From the shotgun, McCarthy.
Man over the middle, and it's complete.
That one good
good for 26 and a first down.
26 yards. And the Vikings first down. 1st and 10 at the 47-yard line.
To give out of the gun to Genty. 2 yards the loss, 2nd and 12.
Well, coaches stress their defense being physical. They don't just mean the big guys. How about the guys on the outside, the cornerbacks? It's not just their job to patrol the airspace. They can get involved in the run game as well.
That's complete. It's Ashton Genty. And it's going to be another first down as they'll get him to the ground at the Lions 33. That one good for 16 as the drive continues.
First down.
The drive continues as they search for a tying touchdown. Here's 1st and 10.
On the ground, this is Amarian Hampton.
And he gets it all the way down inside the 10 and mark him at the 5. That one 28 yards on the ground. A looming decision to make on the conversion, down 7, but first things first, they need to score. And he's going to score. It's a Viking touchdown.
J.J. McCarthy
Taking it in from 4 yards out. And the Vikings are an extra point away from tying this game here in the 4th.
We are set up for a fantastic finish now. A 4th quarter touchdown here. We're an extra point away from a tie football game.
And I know they're thinking about possibly going for 2, but I'd go ahead and kick this one and just get it back to level.
Don't forget the extra point. It's up and good. And we are tied here in the 4th quarter.
Now this one setting up for a great finish. All tied in the 4th as the kick's away. And he'll be tackled just shy of the 25. The visitors' offense and Jared Goff set to take over once more. And this defense might be about ready to wave the white flag. Nothing they have tried to throw at him has been that successful. He just processes things so quickly and makes a right read seemingly every time.
Here's Goff.
Finding Hawkinson here on the out route.
And he'll be out of bounds across the 30-yard line.
Out of bounds at the 32-yard line. It's a gain of 8. Brings
Back to throw. Goff. Firing quickly here, and that's complete. And they get him down, but not before he takes it across the 40-yard
It's a gain
line.
of 10. First down, Detroit.
On the give, here's Gibbs.
And he'll fight forward maybe to the line of scrimmage, but that's all. No gain on the play. It'll be 2nd down.
No gain on the play. Brings up 2nd and 10 at the 42-yard line.
From the gun, here's Goff. Going underneath, he's got Hawkinson.
Complete.
3rd down and 6.
A 5-yard pickup on the play. And it's
Back to throw.
Able to find the open man. That's complete.
And this is going to turn into another first down as the tackle is made at the Vikings 35. A 3rd down gain of 19.
First down.
From Viking territory now, they'll come up 1st and 10 at the 35-yard line.
Oh, they'll run it here on the jet sweep. Oh, this one, they may need to go back to the drawing board. He's going to be swallowed up right away.
He'll lose a yard there, and it's 2nd and 11.
That's the danger, Charles, of running plays like this for your wide receiver. They can hit big or they can be duds.
Yeah, you're exactly right about that, because if they're forced to try and go around defenders behind the line of scrimmage, sometimes you can give yardage in order to gain it. But in this case, they gave yardage and didn't get it back.
And this is going to turn into another first down as the tackle is made at the Vikings 23. Now I think we're going to get a timeout here. Yes, a timeout here as it looks like we've got a Lion that's shaken up. But not what you want to see this late in the season. Medical staff is going to check on him, and we'll step aside for a moment. Out of the gun, they'll give to Gibbs. Now he is going to be stopped cold behind the line of scrimmage. Officially, it's a 1-yard loss. That's going to bring up 2nd and 11.
At the 24-yard line.
Off play action. Here's Goff. Oh, there's that man again. It's complete. And he's brought down, but he has it down to the 12 on a pickup of 12. 1st and 10. Now whistles and a timeout. Looks like we've got a Vikings slow to get up. Well, always unfortunate to see an injury, especially this close to the end of the regular season. We'll step aside. Now a toss play to Gibbs. And he'll take this one inside the 10 down to the 8. It's a pickup of 4, and it'll bring up 2nd down. They don't need to run another play here before the 2-minute warning. Let's see if they do it anyway. To throw on 2nd and 6. Goff. Quick hitter here. It's complete.
Complete to T.J. Hawkinson. It's a gain of 4, and it's 3rd down.
Getting down to the good stuff. All tied with 2 minutes remaining on EA Sports. So the Lions in possession of the football as we welcome you back. They've got a 3rd down, but they are in field goal range already. Counter play. Here's Gibbs. Oh, no, he lost the football. And this belongs to the Vikings. Wow, so they were already in field goal range. Now this and a completely new story to tell.
And frankly, what they're going to say when they review this game and go over it, they're going to tell the offense, you had one job. All right, you knew what you had to get done. You knew where we wanted to kick the field goal from. You know our range. Just take care of the football, and we win the game.
Minnesota's offense takes over possession. And that last touchdown drive, a good mix of pass and run. Defensively, they just looked a little out of whack.
And it's so hard to stay up with an offense that has things going so well, where you're guessing and guessing wrong play after play. So what you need is someone on the defensive side of the ball to make a big play. Throw that balance out of whack. That's what you're looking for now. Not worrying so much about guessing what the play call is.
At the 9-yard line.
There's a short one caught by Loveland. A big play here. 3rd and 2.
A gain of 2 brings up 3rd and 2.
Now McCarthy. Work in the middle of the field, and he's got a man complete. The Vikings get a signal for the first of their timeouts, as they'll stop it with just over 40 seconds to go in the game. Completes this to Jefferson. He's brought down at the 34. Call it a gain of 4.
A gain of 5 brings up
to the air with McCarthy. And his throw is going to be incomplete. A couple extra defensive backs out there in the dime, and because of that, really not many places to throw the football, if any.
And typically, what would you want to do against that dime?
Run the football.
You want to run the ball, but you can't do it in this situation. Not nearly enough time on the clock. You have to really navigate against a tough defense presented against you.
And this pass broken up. The contact well timed there, and now 4th down.
Well, the defense certainly did its job. They held up in that situation, and now 4th down, you've got to punt this and try to get to overtime. There's no decision to be made, in my estimation.
So a change in possession here on the punt. And control of the football switching hands here with very little time remaining in this contest. Here's 1st and 10. They'll start on the ground with Montgomery. And he'll have a 1st down, but great tackle there. Keeps him from getting to the boundary. Now a timeout called for by the offense, as it'll come with 15 seconds to play in the ballgame. That one complete to Naylor. The Lions now going to use the 2nd of their timeouts. That'll leave them with just 1 remaining in this 4th quarter play. Goff now to throw. Pressure coming from the Vikings, and they get there and bring him down. And the clock will now stop as a timeout is called with 5 seconds left.
And it's third down. Third and less than a yard.
Now gone. He's going to loft one deep left side here. And this is going to be intercepted. Picked off by Harrison Smith.
And he will be taken down, and that means we are headed to overtime.
Of course, the game can't end with a defensive penalty, so they'll get one more crack.
So now you get an untimed play, which should be the last one, unless it happens again and there's another defensive penalty.
Well, this ball game was close throughout. Remember, it was neck and neck at intermission, neck and neck at the end, but a great job to come in here in a tough environment, Charles, and get the victory.
Yeah, tough environment indeed. How about all the people we can hear shouting from their seats right below us, partner? They weren't real happy that their team didn't keep the home field. How about how these visitors came in, calm every step of the way, even with all the pressure, and found a way to get out of here with a win.
So for the Lions,
They get the critical victory to move them to 9-2.